How do you know? How can you tell that? How do you know these are diamonds? It's like, I don't know, because I looked at them. But some of them could be glass, right? Not too much else interesting happens in this video. The owner of the jewelry store shows up. He sort of enters like Darth Vader. How are you? There's also a portion of this tour where the owner's wife is also behind glass. Like, she's in a different room, kind of just like, oh man, I wish I could hang out in the VIP lounge. Now, many of you may have heard about the one. It was like being marketed as the most expensive house in the world. It's like this insane mansion in LA. It was just in the news recently because it was selling for $500 million and they couldn't find any buyers for it. And so I think that it was like foreclosed on, and then finally it was sold at auction for like $150 million, which is obviously still insanely expensive, but like, damn, that's like $350 million. And about a year ago, Michael was able to actually tour the house with the man who designed and built the house himself, the lucky winner of negative $350 million, Niall Niam. Because they all
Just the wind.
They make it seem like this house is gonna be the coolest thing you've ever seen. Like, we're about to see some really sick, like, bad cave type mansion. But I gotta be honest, this house is so boring. Basically, if you can picture every modern mansion in LA, like white rectangular, this is a mind The whole time I was watching this tour, I was kind of just like, I would feel so stressed living here, knowing that like on any given day, honestly in any given month or year, there's no way I could possibly utilize all of this house. A couple weeks ago, I bought this table that I put on my desk, and then afterwards I realized that I don't really like how it smells that much, and so it's just been kind of sitting here, and I've burned it a few times, but just it sitting here is like making me feel bad because I know I'm not getting, I know I'm not doing. So to imagine a house that costs probably, I don't know, like 5 billion times as much as this candle, I can't do the math in my head. It's a very stressful thought, and it really makes me wonder.
With the one and only Niall, who is the visionary behind this. He built this.
Yeah, what makes this tour even better is that we are getting a glimpse into the man, the absolute psychopath that made this house, Niall. This dude is ridiculous. Him and Michael together are just like the two most eccentric rich people I've ever seen. The way they interact with Niall, and after watching like 2 minutes of Niall, just entered the most expensive house in the world, and the only thing you can say is, I've never been to this man, desperate, I have no further comment. Like, I don't know, man. About anything. Wow, so that's the tour then, or that's the it's like watching a cooking competition show, but like that Master Chef or whatever, trying everybody's dishes, and it's like, I've never eaten cake before, but this is good, this is cake. I like it.
The house is surrounded by water, so we have little moats. We have a total of 7 water features. That's really cool combined. But this office, you'll see every single wall in this office touches water. It's like it's floating.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want when I get $500 million for it. I want to look out the window and see what looks like a mall with like fishing fountains. Look at this here. Is this like the ugliest like water feature in a house you've ever seen? Like the tile on the ground already has like a ton of dirt in it. There's like a business right here. I think it's done more than also, what the fuck, dude? Nobody needs a boat in their house.
So the next one we're going to go to is the formal living room.
She said I wanted this house to feel warm and comfortable. This is the least warm and comfortable house I've ever seen. Because you don't see leaking on the floors of the hall as you walk through. You feel like, nice and warm and comfortable. Nice and homey feeling in here. I don't at all feel like I'm walking through a mall right now. Every piece of furniture in this house is like so sharp it looks like it would cut you, and he's like, yeah, it's really like inviting and friendly.
Is this not the I feel like I'm in the
cheesecake factory. And just like the cheesecake factory, there is a lot on that.
An ally has been slain.
Yup.
And the view today is a lot of overcast, but you know,
talking over each other constantly. This next part we get a glimpse of how truly weird Michael is. They go outside to look at this sculpture, and Michael is like really excited because he gets to walk on grass.
This is going to be a first. I never walked on grass.
A lot to unpack here. First off, he says, I never walk on grass. And I think he's talking about just his house tour. I don't know why. I mean, like, most houses have some kind of grass yard, right? Especially ones this big. But he could also be talking about just like in his everyday life. Like, this man is so rich that he's never walked on grass before. And it's kind of his and it's so weird, like, kind of looks like a dog with an electric fence, where he's like kind of walking along the edge of the tile trying to follow Niall, but he can't because he doesn't want to walk on the grass. I just want to know more about Michael's story. Like, who are you, dude? Father never let me walk on grass as a child. He said grass is for the peasants that live at the bottom of the mountain where our castle resides.
This is real grass, and I'm going to walk on it. There you go.
Now, you might not think that Niall is here. I know I said that he's an eccentric guy, and you might be wondering what I mean. While Niall is showing off this sculpture, listen to the tangent he goes on about his ex-wife.
It's turned into something so much more because my ex-wife has just been divorced. Unfortunately, it was a whirlwind relationship. I met her during COVID, and it didn't work out.
Now, to give us the whole story of your ex-wife.
But this is charity we have from anyways. This is going to help children in third world countries.
I don't know any of what he's talking about. He went into the still work out. This goes and that's really what it's all about.
So this is my artwork, and I have one in a glass case at my other house that says giraffe anatomically correct giraffe skeleton.
Yeah, that's an anatomically correct grown giraffe skeleton in his house. As you'll see in a bit, in his own house, he also has like the same thing but in gold. This dude is really into giraffe skeletons. I don't know if he thinks that makes houses more friendly to have like a giraffe carcass towering over you at all times. And then there's also a nightclub at the bottom level of this house.
This is like
Ready to reveal?
It almost seems like he like wanted the house to be a if you go another level down, it's like an Amazon fulfillment center.
Paul McLean with the architecture. Everything in this house was generally all of my ideas.
It's very believable. You don't have to explain it right now. You built the giraffe. You came up with an idea.
This is the community. So this is the first line. This is the toilet, and this is the
Niall's talking and he just like books it to one of the stalls and it's like, who's in there? Michael has done a speaker.
These are the urinals, and I'm going to have cameras here looking at the guys. You're going to have cameras looking at the guys. We're going to use them to build up. Out of the box thinking.
Out of the box thinking. See, most people would think to do that because it's illegal. I'm thinking outside the box of what is like morally acceptable.
It's a normal thing like a guy would do. Now I'm thinking like a girl. Get in the back.
It's like, you know how there's a thing that guys are always doing? A thing that all guys are doing? And it's like, no, not really. I don't think all guys are doing that in nightclubs. And he's like, yeah, you know how I'm always doing that? You know how I'm always putting cameras in the girls' bathroom? Well, now I'm going to do the opposite.
I'll show you a few. Ready? It's very hard.
Oh, where is the... Shut the fuck up! Speak when you're spoken to. Or, it's over here.
It's hard to see this because my ex that I met 8 months ago. I married, it didn't work out because she's from Argentina. She doesn't listen to me, blah, 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 blah.
He said it didn't work out because she's from Argentina and she doesn't listen to me. My two biggest turnoff, dude. Kind of feel like you would have known at least one of those things before you got married, but she wouldn't listen to me. She told me to stop mutilating animals.
Ever imagined.
It's hard.
Dude, you gotta stop bringing up your ex-wife, man. 10 million people have seen that first video, and 4 million people have seen this one. You can't air this stuff out like this. Rich men will do a $500 million house tour instead of just going there. I struggle to properly articulate how I feel when I watch videos like this, because on one hand, like, it is entertaining to see how, like, insanely rich people live. I think another part of it is sort of like a what is that word, like, I have a really great fear. It is a fear of mine that I will someday become out of touch and start acting like this. So if you ever see me start acting like Michael, please do not let me. Okay, so now that was the house that Niall built. Now this is Niall's personal house. Maybe you're curious to see how this dude actually lives, given everything we know about him so far.
So this is your house? This is absolutely gorgeous. So, oh, that's cool. Yeah, can we show that? It's a hologram. I need this. Where'd you get these?
I'm selling all the art, so if you want,
I'll have this.
So one of the weird things about this house tour is that Niall keeps saying do you want it? So here's the golden giraffe that's at his house. It's absolutely I don't know if you can tell at this part of his house, it kind of feels like it's just like in the back of his house somewhere that you'd never see it. But if you're gonna have like an insane piece of art, there is like a real giraffe skeleton involved in this. There's one out of play based on the giraffe skeleton. So I don't know if they had to kill a giraffe to make it. That would be cool. But then that says something that's
watch it. This one, you can see the whole
yeah, Niall says that someone shot the giraffe's sculpture case randomly, like he doesn't know who it was. And his first instinct was like, oh shit, now I gotta make the other side look cracked too. So he walked around his house and cracked it with a hand. Niall, are you not concerned?
Why did they do that?
I don't, you know, I
dead. People would have good reason to take me out. It's probably not a big deal. My favorite part of this whole tour is that while we're in like the bathroom, I guess there's some kind of spa room. Niall says the red, and he's like, you can't read it. So I'm guessing he is absolutely he's a changed man. It looks like the shell of it. Look at him. Anyway, so that's producer Michael, richest man in the world.
A summoner has
Well, thank you guys
disconnected.
for watching this video. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on
A
notifications
summoner
to
has
join Greg.
reconnected.
And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
A summoner has disconnected.
What's up, Greg? So, as a YouTuber, you know, I'm always looking for ways to stay relevant. One month, I'm starting an OnlyFans. The next, I'm getting wrapped up in drama with the hottest TikTok stars. What can I say? I'm a hungry little cloud goblin, and it looks like I'm about to get it. Because for whatever reason, over the past couple months, I have been the target demographic for an ad campaign that's been across like all of my social medias. for this class called The Mission by Shiraz
My name is Shiraz Khan. I'm the biggest fame dealer in the world, and I'm looking to create the next Kim Kardashian. They call me the biggest fame dealer in the world. Who have I made famous? Paris Hilton, Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, Jennifer Lopez, Priyanka Chopra, and many of the biggest fame
This guy is saying that he made Kim Kardashian, Justin Bieber, and Selena Gomez famous. He's not just saying that he helped them in some way. He's saying he made them famous. This man thinks he's Kris Kardashian and Usher and Disney. This man thinks he's Mickey Mouse. I know. Also, what I'm hearing him say is that he's made all of these celebrities famous, but all that I'm seeing is that he's like stood people was famous. Yeah, really he's actually making Selena Gomez famous by sort of just lurking near her while she's talking to somebody else. But it might be kind of true that he's like way over-exaggerating his relationship with some of these celebrities because he apparently also used Charlie D'Amelio in ads that he threatened to sue.
Hey, Charlie D'Amelio, Shiraz, as a message. Doesn't matter what you do in your career, you're always going to be famous. You want to get killed you're going to lose fame.
Shiraz has some kind of connection with the paparazzi. He posted this video on the Hollywood Six, which if you watch my video about them, you know, like, he stalks celebrities and takes pictures and videos of them. So basically what he's saying here is like, look, Charlie, I hate you. Breaking Bad. Did they sue me? No. Because nobody knows who I am. It took me a while to figure out like exactly who this guy is and what he does. And every time he shows a big celebrity talking about himself, it's either like really vague or he's half
Hey guys, I managed to Shiraz and I really worked together for a while.
Yo, what up?